Artificial intelligence, or AI, has been taking the world by storm, including the workplace. It's being implemented in recruiting, manufacturing, retail, and more. Many people are expressing concerns about the new technology, believing AI will replace the everyday worker. Mid-Michigan Now's Makin speaks with experts and explains it may not be as worrisome as you might think.
We are in an era of continuous learning and upskilling, and this is something that we need to work with and not against.
Natalie Fitzsimmons works for PMC Staffing, which helps people in Michigan land their dream job. She says her company uses AI to sort through thousands of applications each day.
Things like creating Excel spreadsheets and having data that you don't know how to format or organize, or what's the most optimal way to organize it. You know, it was pretty miraculous and it saved me probably an hour's worth of time.
This is just one of the many tasks made easier by AI, but the question still remains, what exactly is artificial intelligence?
It's a way of us duplicating supposedly how human intelligence works. And so that's, in a nutshell, it's pretty much straightforward. It's supposed to mimic what we can mimic in analyzing data or doing processes or tasks.
Dr. Timothy E. Bates is a professor at University of Michigan Flint, specializing in technology, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence. He says right now, jobs are not being replaced by AI, but are helping make our lives easier.
Think about the calculator. 30, 40 years ago, we were told calculators are going to make us dumb and that they're going to take our jobs. Today, we're surrounded by calculators everywhere we go. They didn't make us dumb, they just make us move faster. And so we're seeing the same thing today with AI.
Bates says even if AI is used in a business, there's still a need for humans because the technology has limitations. And there are many jobs it will not be able to do, like being a judge, a cop, or a chef.
A teacher basically learns a lot of static things or theory things, and they try to teach that to their students. That can't be learned. The static stuff can be learned by an AI, but in order to touch and resonate with the students you have to be part of that culture, part of that organization, part of the vernacular that they speak, understand where they come from. AIs can't do that.
Bates adds, when it comes to hiring, there's also another downside using AI.
It's not going to look outside of the box and say, hey, this individual is primed for this job. If you told AI they must have an engineering degree in bicycle riding, even though they wrote a book, published 10,000 papers on the subject that you want to hire them, if you told them they had to have that degree, AI look at it and say, I'm not going to worry about it, going about its business.
However, Fitzsimmons says you can actually use AI to help get a job.
Plenty of free scanners available where you can get a ranking or a percentage of how I guess, well your resume does in these systems. And you can make adjustments.
The professor also added that it's our responsibility to make sure that AI works for us and doesn't replace us. Reporting in Flint, Makin, Mid-Michigan Now.